Divorce court is now in session.
Segment, as the first wife, you had the obligation or the responsibility of picking the next wives. Dowdy, you have 3 other wives other than Segment. There's Dina there. We have Charlotte and Alexandria. Hello, Charlotte and Alexandria. And all 4 of you are still currently married to Mr. Shabaka, but Segment, you want to leave. Yes. You were saying to me, because I was questioning at one juncture his ability to meet the emotional needs of so many women. You say he is, in fact, able to do that. Why don't you explain that to me?
He's a Romeo behind closed doors. He's going to make you feel so loved. He's going to make it seem like you're the only woman on earth, even though you know he have everybody else. It's just like what he gives is like a dream, and you can't wait to return back to it, so you wait.
Can you co-sign on that?
Exist
when he's with you, he's all yours,
he's all
exclusive.
mine.
You're the only woman in the world.
Yes.
Charlotte and Alexandria, do you feel that way too when he's with you?
Yes.
Yes, I do. I feel like even when he with somebody else, he's still thinking about me, even with the other wives.
Charlotte, I like you.
Always
yes, I do. Yes, I do. Alexandria,
yes.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel the same since you stepped out of the marriage? There must be a time at which you did not feel that you were loved and cared for sufficiently.
This is correct. I did feel that way, but when I stepped out, I kind of felt like, oh, the grass is not as green on the other side.
So you got out there and found that the other dude wasn't as good as the one you had, even if only you had a 4th of it.
Right.
There's no 4.
No, I get the whole thing.
You get the whole thing.
The whole
So
thing.
you get the whole thing. So you don't feel like you are sharing so much as you get everything you need from him.
I do. The only time I feel like I'm sharing is when we all having dinner. Like, that's when we share. Other than that, I get everything that I need.
Okay. What do you think is the problem between Segment and Dowdy?
They just don't communicate the same. You know, everybody have their own language.
Right.
They don't speak each other's language. For instance, when they have issues, they'll bump heads, and then each of them will call me like, girl, he did this, or he'll call me like, babe. So let me tell you what she said. And I'm able to rationalize things with the both of them and bring them down. But then when they get back together, they forget the conversations that we just had.
Okay, let me play
He
devil.
doesn't respect my leadership roles. I mean,
hang on. That's the question that I have, and I'm going to play devil's advocate here because this is not my belief system. So I'm going out left of where I live. But here it is. If you have a relationship where 4 women and 1 dude and he's the king, you can't have it so that you in charge. Do you understand what I'm saying? You voluntarily entered into a relationship that designates a head and that has 4 people around that head, and then you've determined that you're not going to respect his position as such head.
Judge, we have rules. The rules is that we made for this family is we're supposed to live together. When we live together, we have more money. We have more resources.
So are you upset that you each have your own house?
Yeah, no, I don't know. We're supposed to live together so we can get that money into our businesses.
Okay.
But if everybody's staying
Segment, hang on. I see who the problem is. Don't ain't nobody have to tell me. I see. What else is he doing that he's not following the spiritual guidelines?
It's important. If you got a bunch of people together, everybody's going to have their own opinion. Okay? And so we need to take it to do the readings and follow them. That's how we become successful. That's how our ancestors became successful and the people in our spiritual group.
What she don't understand, Judge, is that spiritual journey is between him and God. She don't get to say when that happens.
Okay. But Mr. Shabaka, let me ask you this, though, and I want you to hear me, though, for a second. You're satisfied with what you got, and I'm glad you're happy with what you have. My question to you is this. Is he taking advantage of his position? Having a lot of wives and having multiple wives is multiple responsibility. You have to be a stronger, more forthright. You can't be as selfish in certain respects when he's dealing with other women, when he's not, bringing you together in one house. He's getting all the benefits of being the king, but not providing the right structure and responsibilities.
At the end of the day, Judge, he's still just a man. And we all have a journey on this earth. he just a little slower in his. So I respect that, and I understand what she's saying too. That's why I took a step back too, to give him time to get where he needs to get so that we can all elevate together.
Charlotte?
Yes.
Are you in agreement that he's in the process of elevating and you just need to step back and give him time? Or are you unhappy with what he's putting on the table with respect to the four of you?
I can respect him doing his business and taking his time. I've even helped him and all the wives in their businesses. So I can respect that from a business aspect, from a business point. However, when it comes down to the girlfriends or the extra stuff that I mentally just can't, I can comprehend it, but it messes with me so much that I stepped away from Dowdy for a little bit, for a time period. So,
do you know why she's so angry? Do you know what she's angry about?
Because this is why everybody has a problem. See, as you can see, outstanding. I don't do conflict well. You know, I don't engage in. I have so many things going on between my businesses, managing my household, dealing with the children and everything that we have. I'm constantly involved with things outside of the home, even though home is my priority. So I don't bicker. I don't have time to bicker. So because they are together a lot and they spend a lot of time communicating, it's almost like poison in a well. You know, she believes something, and because she's the first
so
one,
strong and outspoken.
Right. So she goes and talks to one, you know, individually, and then next thing I know, everybody's coming at me. And like she said, sometimes when I come home, I would choose to go a different route as opposed to sit there and fight for women.
He acts super, he's like single, like he's a bachelor. He don't wear his wedding ring. On top of that, he never told the lady he has a wife. They just going and she still don't know about
Mr. Shabaka, did that happen? Have you been living together for years but find that splitting up is as complicated as getting a divorce? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Alexandria, do you think that Sekhmet is the source of all of dissension in the home, or do you believe that your husband has a larger role than he's copping to?
I think it's a little bit of both. Sekhmet is definitely very involved in everyone's lives, our businesses and things of that nature. She is a little bit manipulative. I'm not even going to lie about that. But I also think that he can own up. He could own up to a lot of his part in that. You know, we should be living with him. You know, that is a point of tension in our relationship, most definitely.
Here's what I got to say to you about that. You don't have the luxury of opting out. You don't have the luxury of not dealing with the conflict. You don't have the luxury of stepping back and letting the window, because that's not fair. I mean, if you want to get all of the benefits of having 4 women, 4 incomes, 4 loves, 4 sex lives, you know, 4 intimacies, then you have to do things that are uncomfortable for you, because it's uncomfortable for them to share each other. So you have to be uncomfortable to the extent that you have one wife who's not flowing in the mix. You can't just back up and call her and moan and whine about your other wife.
I call and I may discuss with other wives in regards to what's going on. But like I said, I just choose not to do the bickering thing. You know, like, as you can see, she's very headstrong, and she feels that she should be running the show. You know, and that's really not the way things are set up. You know, the way things are set up is that it's not her or I who dictate what's going on. But for whatever reason, she feels that she can state and say what and who that's supposed to be.
Okay, what is supposed to dictate what's going on?
What's supposed to dictate that is living by the order of our religion. So it's God first, and we have various different ways that we consult.
He won't let me help run his business.
She's cutting me
He
off.
won't let me come in and run the business, his businesses. He go out and find other people to do it instead of me.
Okay, now, Segment, let me ask you this. Are you hard to deal with?
You know what I tell him? Look, just tell me what needs to be done and I do it. He don't need to sit down and micromanage me. I have enough leadership skills. He gets mad and say, well, you can't run the business and I'm going to go get somebody else. And that's what the problem is. I don't know these other women calling me, cussing me out. You know, he went and... You have women? Listen to this. He acts super, he like single, like he's a bachelor. He don't wear his wedding ring. On top of that, he never told the lady he has a wife. They just going and she still don't know about us.
Mr. Shabaka, did that happen?
I'm just lying right
Did
here.
a woman call you that you were dealing with on some level and curse her out?
Yes.
Okay.
When I call my husband late at night and you don't answer my phone call, right off top, I know you ain't at work, boo. I know you're not doing anything else.
If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Dina, do you believe he's seeing other women?
No. And I didn't get that memo about nobody calling, no phone. And like I said, Your Honor, this is already a bit much to deal with. He know I don't do extra. So nobody's calling my phone. Don't nobody call. His phone don't ring when he with me.
And I don't call her and tell her because I don't want to get... I know how Keisha is. That's her nickname. Dinah.
Alexandria, do you believe he's seeing other women?
Yes, I think he does. Deep down in my heart, I think he is seeing someone else.
Charlotte, do you believe he's seeing another woman?
Yes.
And what is your best evidence of that?
My best evidence of that is when I call my husband late at night to give some sweet information to his eardrums, and you don't answer my phone call, right off top, I know you ain't at work, boo. I know you ain't working on no house. I know you not cleaning no carpets. I know you not doing anything else. So why you not answering your phone?
He could be doing one of his other wives.
Thank you. Thank you.
If unless they getting in the sheets and they getting buck wild, he could answer the phone.
Because that's one of the things that if you are with another wife, he does answer the phone when he's with us.
We don't jealousy going on in between our family. Is when he don't answer the phone is what causes that little bit of that inkling of intuition. And then with Segment being the hound dog and the PI that she is, if she sniff out anything 2, 3, 4 miles away, it's easy for us to be able to be like, okay, you on a punishment. No.
That's not much of a punishment. He got a lot of options. I'm not sure if that's going to be successful for you.
We come together on that. He don't punishment from all of us until we figure out what's going on.
You all put him on punishment?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, tell me when you would tell me a time when you put him on punishment.
I don't have any issues personally. Like I said, when he's with me, he's with me. Nobody else exists. I don't have issues with any other wives than my girls. We good. But when 3 out of the 4 have an issue, we all got an issue. It affects the entire family,
So you put him on punishment?
Yes, ma'am.
She did, too.
Is there ever a time where all 4 of your wives are refusing to sleep with you?
It does happen. It has happened, I should say.
It has happened. That'll change your conduct quickly, I would imagine.
I mean, it's not only that. It would change.
I mean, I'm just saying on a very, very basic level, it would change that.
Yeah.
If Segment leaves, will everything be okay? I mean, is the problem so isolated that her absence will resolve it?
Most people are used to having 1 wife. I have 4, which means that I deal with the things that normal men deal with times 4.
Right.
You know? So there are sometimes, and I know what you're saying in regards to, I don't have the luxury to put my head in the sand sometimes, and that's not really what I do, because I have to be able to maintain the foundation that we have here.
I got it.
So,
I got it.
I think
you didn't answer my question, but okay.
I'll answer it for you, Judge.
What?
She's a very integral component of the family dynamic. If she leaves, the problem will not go away, because we all rely on each other. We need each other. We are so comfortable and connected that if she goes, then it's like the machine is missing an integral part.
Okay. Well put. In divorce court, people tell me the most intimate details of their lives. Join the conversation and share your experience on our Twitter page at Divorce Court and on our Facebook page. See how fans deal with their own relationships. The discussion can get heated. Don't miss it. Mr. Shabaka, your segment wants $5,000 that represents what she says is her contribution to the value of furniture, television set, Chinese statue, bulldog statue. You got a lot of statues, bulldog statues, all of that. You want in return $1,200 for the return of your laptop. Do you deny that segment has the right to leave with some of the things that she has introduced into the marriage as a function of her work?
I never refused her the ability to take things with her when she left. You know, like she said, she leaves periodically. Mm-hmm. There's things that we've purchased, she's purchased, I've purchased, everybody's purchased.
But she's put a dollar value on it.
Right.
$5,000. Do you think that's unreasonable?
I mean, you're talking about some things that have been 4, 5, 6 years old. I'm not sure what the values are on those things, but
No.
She's been in the marriage for 6 years.
Right.
She's bought $5,000 worth of stuff that she can take out. That's what I'm telling you right now. She's bought $5,000 worth to take out. Okay. What about that $1,200 in the laptop?
I mean, that's something that I only asked for because, number one,
I bought it.
Did you give it to him?
He had.
Did you give it to him?
I did give it to him.
Then it is his.
But I bought it.
No. You will return it. I have said that. $5,000 in favor of Mrs. Shabaka. The laptop will be returned to you. But let me say this. You cannot function within the context of the relationship and be an alpha dog. You just can't. You can do it with 2 people maybe, but you can't do it in the context with 5. You just can't do it. There's got to be one alpha dog. That's the way it works out. That's why there's so much contention and constraint. And you've got to decide what it is you want. And if you want this relationship to work in the way that it's working, then you have to allow him his humanity and allow him his failings, which seem to be few given as much exertion that is required of him. And emotionally, economically, there's a lot of exertion going on there, and he seems to be doing okay with it. And all the meat and the stars, all that kind of thing. Don't we worry about that too much? I will say that to you. I would say I would not be able to function in this relationship because I like to be in charge of what I like to be in charge of, and I only want to disagree with one tenet that you said, and that's about women not being able to work together because they'll have men come in and control them. I think women are capable of working together and working on their own and not being
Women do not want to give up their resources to another woman, that just in general.
But no, I don't want to give my resources to man or woman. I don't want to give up my resources.
But if they are in love, you volunteer it.
No. That's where I'm just saying, this is where I disagree with your tenet. I think that women have the capacity to be business women and to control their businesses, not be subject to any man that happens to come in it, and we can deal with each other on a business level without having to have...
Is that a hint?
Miss, no, I'm just trying to say what I believe, because I'm trying to get out.
thank you.
I just don't want to leave women with the belief that we've got to have... that we're not just people, independent business, strong people that have to be connected to a man sexually in order to be able to do business with one another. That's all I'm saying. I'm all done. $5,000 in favor of you. Laptop goes to you. Charlotte and Alexandria, I thank you so much for joining us here today. It was very helpful. I appreciate your opinions, and my best to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
This matter is adjourned. Today, I was presented with a man who had 4 wives, and the most interesting thing about it was the problems that they had were just like the problems of any other 2-person marriage. I met an interesting couple this morning. The numbers show that the shorter the courtship, the shorter the marriage. For today's couple, even though they played online games together for years, the 6 days they spent together in the real world were not enough to keep them out of divorce court.
Divorce court Court is now in session.
I have here Mr. Clinton Graves and Mrs. Amberly Graves. The two of you have been married for how long? 2 years?
Since January, Your Honor.
Since January, so not even a year yet. You're already in divorce court. We're going to figure out how we got there, but Mr. Graves, you have got to tell me how you two met, because I've never heard of this before.
Your Honor, hold on to your gavel. This is going to be a rough one. Okay, so basically, we met on an online social media website game. Okay, so basically what we do, we create avatars. We dress them up, we buy houses, we buy pets, buy all the stuff that that you want in the houses, and you dress yourself up and you go and talk to other people.
Avatars.
Right. So I was dressed in a green mohawk, pink thong, and the reason why, there is a reason.
And a bow tie, Your Honor.
And a bow tie. There was a reason, because it sparked conversation, and through those conversations was how I met Amberly.
Now, keep going.
Okay. So the conversations that been had were not kiddie conversations.
Your Honor, can I? Real quick, the way we actually met was I was sitting in a room talking with a bunch of my friends at a little beach party, and he walked in.
An avatar beach party.
Right, a little avatar beach party. And somebody came in who was all snazzy and tried to hit on me. And he
wasn't me.
He walked in looking pathetic, and I kind of felt bad for him. So I sarcastically said, "He has better of a chance than you do." And he took that as a challenge to try to get in my little avatar panties.
But now, here's the deep part to me, is that the avatars actually go into private rooms and have avatar sex.
Well, not visually.
It's
all
talk.
typing.
Yeah, it's all typing. And
Oh, and it's all talk.
it's a lot of good typing.
So you mean to tell me your avatars go into a private space where nobody else is, and you just say what we're doing to one another?
Right.
It's like phone sex, but typing. Because
Don't
I got
y'all
kids in the
have
other room.
anything else to do?
Well, see,
I don't understand the allure.
Just each other.
the thing is, I've been doing this since I was like 16, Your Honor, and this is more, it was not anymore, was more of an addiction for me. And it got to the point where I would, we go into instant message, and, I'd have like, 12, 13, 14 chats going at one time. I would copy and paste basically what I was saying to everyone. So it was more of an addiction than it was just...
That's even scarier.
I agree.
I must, do you still avatar?
No, I do not.
How did you guys go from being virtually connected to actually connected?
We started talking and just laughing and made each other laugh constantly and just had this crazy connection immediately. And then once we both realized we were single in the real life, then it became telephone involved as well. I just did not know about the other 14 women until about a month into it.
A month into the telephone conversations?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were you having online relationships with 14 different women?
I mean, 14, it wasn't like...
He couldn't count.
Yeah,
He can't
I
count
didn't
that
know
high.
that
But
names
you
or
were
anything.
just
It was
doing,
in
you were
general.
doing volume.
Yeah, I was. I was.
And when did you first meet in the flesh?
In December of 2013.
And then you married in January?
Of this year.
Oh, so you were dating
I moved in
for
with
a
him
year.
in February of 2014.
Okay. Did you guys live close by?
No.
Actually, I lived in Michigan and he lived in Kentucky. I left my entire family. We all lived within like a 6-block radius, cousins, aunts, uncles, everything, to live with him in Kentucky about 9 hours away.
You mean to tell me, based upon avatar sex and some some text messages and a telephone conversation. He could have been anybody.
It was good.
Do you know what I mean? But con men and perverts and molesters are very, very good at grooming people. They know what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. How did you know? And I'm not calling you any one of those things.
Right.
I just wanted you to know. But I'm just saying, on a safety tip, why would you move your entire life for someone you never really met?
We talked about 24/7. I mean, it was literally, we would even sleep on the phone together. The first time I came down to visit him, I was there for 3 days. Then we went down and visited in January. He met my daughter.
So there was some visiting going on.
Yes.
So you had some sense of who he was,
right,
and that he was really who he said he was, and all of that kind of stuff.
And then we had an emergency at my home up in Michigan. The pipes exploded. It was going to be $22,000 to fix that. So I didn't have anywhere to live, and he had just gotten his own home with an extra bedroom and said, well, you know, why don't you come live with me?
I'm a nice guy.
You know, people say this kind of stuff to me all the time. You should never let small things make big decisions for you. And I know $22,000 is not a small thing, but it's a repair. You know, you can move to a house across the street, you can rent something or whatever you have to do. You don't make your pipes determine where you're going to live and who you're going to live with.
I agree. It was crazy. My job actually had another location about 5 minutes from where he lived, so they transferred me. So I still had employment. My daughter
Well, thank goodness for that, because if you'd have left a job, I'd have really been hollering at you.
Right, right. And actually got a promotion when I moved, so that was a good thing.
All right.
Like, we'd physically met for 6 days. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, over the first time she came down, the second time she came down, then we moved in together. So it's, I mean, it's a crazy situation anyway.
Right.
Crazy.
Right. Now that we've established how you met and got together, tell me how things started to fall apart.
Okay. She is really, 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 really close with her ex.
Do you think there's anything illicit going on between her and her ex?
I don't know. See, the issue is, I've woke up before, you know, like 3, 4 in the morning. When I went out to the kitchen, she was, you know, giggling and laughing.
Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. So, Mrs. Graves, how close are you with your ex?
Well, we were together for 10 years from the start of a very, very young age. We had a daughter together, and we went through a lot, Your Honor, a lot of lives lost together that we knew, you know, just support system for each other. It was a little crazy. It was, we ended up being roommates for a couple of years there at the end. You know, I'm sure you hear that a lot.
Yeah.
So we ended up being roommates, and it was still, though, we were there for each other, you know, through everything. And so when I got with Clinton, it was like if there was an issue, I was always the go-to person just because we had been there together for so long for each other. But there hadn't been any intimacy at all for years.
Right. So he's just a good friend.
Right.
Do you think there's anything illicit going on between her and her ex?
I don't know. See, the issue is, I've woke up before, you know, like 3, 4 in the morning, and this is the one thing that happened. I went out to the kitchen, she was, you know, giggling and laughing at 3 in the morning. You know, I mean, granted, if you have to talk to your ex about issues that are going on, you don't need to do it in private secrecy. You know, you can just have a regular conversation.
What were you giggling about at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Here's the thing. My ex-husband, he works 1 o'clock in the evening, or 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 1 o'clock in the morning. So by the time he gets home, it's about 2:30 in the morning, and I have insomnia, so I don't sleep. So when he wants to chit-chat, that's, you know, usually the best time to be able to get me, and I didn't want to wake him up.
I don't think anything illicit is going on, but if it's uncomfortable for your husband, you should curtail it a little bit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because he'll have to understand, but you have to make sacrifices for the sanctity of your home and the sanity of your man, and you can't, you know what I mean?
And I do, and we, you know, we've discussed it a lot, and I keep telling him, you know, we are just friends, and again, he's been through a lot in his life. and it's just been, you know, a good friend to have, and that's
and
really
I get all that. But my suggestion to you is, you know, good friend or not, it makes him uncomfortable, so you curtail it a little bit because he is your priority.
Right. And
Mrs. Graves, what's your biggest complaint about him?
Respect. I do everything from him, from packing his lunch to folding his clothes to doing his laundry to taking care of his kids. And
how many kids do you have?
I have 2.
And he calls me fat.
Okay.
Are you working outside the home as well?
Yes, I am. I'm also a nanny, full-time.
Wow.
So I do take care of kids all day long. We were at my daughter's birthday party at an amusement park. We tried to get on a kiddie ride with his son, because he's younger, and I did not fit. I realize I am not a tiny person, but that was no reason to make remarks and kind of giggle about it. Then we get in line for an adult ride, and he says, when we all the way through this hour-long line, he says to me, we shouldn't sit together. If the bar doesn't go down all the way, I don't want to fall out.
Okay.
He about fell over the railing.
Okay, so we joke back and forth a lot. It was all said in jest. She does the same thing back to me when I tell her.
Do you tell fat jokes to him?
I do not. I tell him I'm gonna bite his fuzzy face. I mean, honestly, like, we're silly like that.
When I'm joking around, I'm like, you know, I've got this beautiful face and this godlike body. She's like, oh, like Buddha. That hurts, you know. Granted, it's a joke, it's playful, and that's. You know, that's all it was, back and forth to her.
The respect issue comes in where, when we're joking, it's joking. I get that. And I don't get upset when we're joking. But to make an out-of-the-blue comment when he already knew I was upset about not being able to fit on the other ride.
I got to say, Mr. Graves, it's an embarrassing moment. You try to get in a ride, and you can't get in it, and the world is watching. That was a time to be cool and to be comforting, and there's nothing amusing about it.
I understand you.
And you got to like, oh, yeah. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes for a minute. You couldn't fit in a ride. You'd be a little, ooh, yourself.
The same thing happened to me as well. And, you know, she
then you
constantly reminds me
Oh, I made fun of him because he made fun of me, and it hurt. And I wanted him to know it hurt.
He's got your ex's mama in the house, and you're best friends with the ex. Woo! Well, what are you taking? I mean, can I have some? I mean, everything. If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Talk to me about your mother-in-law.
She lives with us, my ex-mother-in-law.
In the basement.
Your ex's?
My ex-husband's mom lives with us.
Lives with you in your house with your new... Well, aren't you just the nicest guy? Holy moly, most people don't like regular in-laws in their house, but the ex's in-law? But go ahead.
Careful, Your Honor, his head's big enough already. She had some medical issues, and I was a licensed paramedic through the state of Michigan, so she came to stay with us. I needed help with my daughter as well, so it really just worked out mutually for all of us. And he was fine with it at the time.
At the very beginning, yeah.
I mean, does she pay you to care for her, or is she just staying there? I mean,
She contributes by, we don't have to pay daycare. We were paying $500 a month for daycare for my daughter.
Okay.
But
you're a nanny.
Right. This was before. She's been with us for a while.
I'm with you.
Right.
I'm with you.
So yeah, she was contributing by that. I mean, that's like $500 a month in my pocket, you know. So yeah. I didn't really feel the need to charge.
Is she getting on your nerves?
Yeah, how
What's
great her son is all the time, and you know, stuff like that. It's aggravating enough hearing her always going about, you know, my ex and talking about my ex and, you know, tagging him in posts and stuff like that. Then her mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law, remember ex-mother-in-law, living there. You know, she was in the basement voluntarily. We didn't put her down there.
In the basement.
Yeah,
okay.
we give her space.
All right.
She can run and dig.
It wasn't a Norman Bates situation, right? Yeah, I got you.
Right. So, no, and granted, you know, it helped out with the childcare, but I mean, there's a line that you draw when your ex-mother-in-law is living with you.
Mrs. Graves, you have hit the jackpot like nobody's business. I don't know a whole lot of men who would put up with having his wife's ex-mother in his. I don't know a whole lot of men want your mother in the house. And he's got your ex's mama in the house, and you're best friends with the ex. Woo! Well, what are you taking? I mean, can I have some? I mean, he's so cool.
Well, the thing is, I work a lot, so I'm out of the house a lot. I'm a cable guy. I go to work, between 7:30. I don't get home between 7, 8, 9, 10, sometimes midnight.
12:30 a.m. Wednesday.
But the cable goes out all the time. But he got to be out there putting the cable back on, because if people don't watch television, I don't know, they do the wrong thing.
They can't watch this if they don't have their cable.
People get funky when their cable goes. So he's got to be out there.
But it's also the 3 a.m. text from his female customers onto his work phone that I don't have access to. Mm-hmm. It's the emails that I don't have access to his email from his female customers. It's the panties that were found in his work truck.
Oh, my word.
The stack of them.
A stack?
A stack.
Okay.
Now, you're already known for volume and quantity. So you're going to have to explain to me how you got a stack of panties in your truck.
Absolutely. Because when I heard about it, I was like, whatever. Because, I play with the guys at work. They say, oh, we found panties in your truck. I'm like, yeah, of course you did. Why wouldn't you?
And then they pull out a box of them.
And then they actually show me them. I'm like, whoa. Where do they come from? Well, this is your truck. You tell me how they got there. It turns out, because we don't have our own trucks, we get to swap trucks around. So there was a previous worker that was in my truck, and I got his truck because I had wrecked a truck. And then I got that truck with the panties in them.
So he had proclivities that we don't even know about.
So he
left. I gotcha. There's always a whole lot going on in divorce court that people want to talk about. If you have something you want to say, join us on Twitter @DivorceCourt, or jump on our Facebook page and see what everybody's talking about on there. Sometimes you people get heated. Don't miss it. You people, you have made my day. You didn't tell me one story that I didn't find funny. I don't know what's wrong at your house. I don't think much is wrong at your house. I think that you should export your attitude to the rest of the couples that come here. You are delightful people. You are funny people. You are the most tolerant individual I have ever met in my entire life. You should be jumping up and down, doing a whoopee dance every time you see him. You should just break it out and break down and all that, because he's lovely. I was concerned about the way you met, but apparently you two are intelligent people. Not only are you intelligent, but you're engaging. I hope that you appreciate what a wonderful union you two have. It is refreshing to see. I hope you're out of the Avatar scene altogether.
Yes, ma'am. I am. I've not been on it since.
One more thing I'd like to throw in there. He still has some that he used to play with on his social media page as friends that he still talks to. That's not okay with me.
Yeah, I get that, but you know he's a good dude. I know he's a good dude. You know she's a great woman. I know she's a great woman. Y'all have a great life. This matter is adjourned. We could all learn a lesson from Clinton and Amberly. He's got his wife's ex-husband's mother living in his house, and he's still laughing. It just goes to show it's all about perspective. I met a really interesting couple this morning. The old saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder, clearly did not work for these people. The circumstances that forced them to live apart started a cascade of issues that brought them to divorce court.
Divorce court is now in session.
Ms. Cole and Mr. Randall, the two of you have been together for 8 years, and you're only 24, so you've been together forever. You've been married for a year and a half, but you've been separated this past year. I'm going to start with you, Ms. Cole. Why don't you tell me, after all this time, how did you two end up separating after only a year of marriage?
Well, we had a big fight over arguments that we've been having in the past. And I just got tired of it, and I just...
Well, what is the biggest problem as you see it?
He's very lazy. He doesn't help me with the child. Here we go. With the baby. He said he does a lot, but he doesn't do enough.
Okay. Well, is he working outside the home? Is he bringing in money?
Well, we stay in 2 separate house homes. He stayed with his parents. I stay with mine.
But when you were married, did you stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Was he working then?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Really, sometimes?
Sometimes.
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 Here we
Were
go.
you working full-time?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you wouldn't.
Full-time, as a CNA.
As a CNA?
Yes, ma'am.
For like 4 months.
Now, Mr. Randall, obviously you disagree. You say you were working full-time. Is that true?
I was working temp.
You were working temp.
Yeah.
So you would get one job and it would end in another job.
Yes,
How long generally would you be out of work in between temp jobs?
Maybe 2 to 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks. Do you contend that she was not working full-time as a CNA?
She wasn't working for long as a CNA.
Okay.
She was working temp as well. She left because it was a negative environment she didn't like.
I left because I was working 24 and 48 hours, and I didn't have no help with my child. So I had to make sure she was okay, because I don't trust him to watch my daughter.
Really?
That's why I left.
Mr. Randall, I want to talk to you for a moment.
Okay.
What do you think is the primary reason that this relationship isn't working out?
She is not pulling her weight.
In what respect?
Financially, emotionally.
Emotionally, how is she failing to pull her weight?
We can't even hold a conversation for 5 seconds. I call her on the phone, it's always what? What you mean what? I'm calling you to, check on you, see how you doing. Check
So
on
she got an attitude.
Yes.
What now?
It's every day.
Attitude.
It's
every
what
day.
now? At first it was holding conversations. It's what now?
You haven't held a conversation with me.
It's what now? Because we've been married too long, and I'm tired of repeating myself every day.
You haven't held a conversation with me.
Mr. Randall?
If you can't talk and call me about and asking concerns about your daughter, we have nothing to talk about.
Okay.
Bring her something. Have she
Which
ate
I
today?
do.
Stop.
Have she ate this week? Have she did something this week? Is she sick? He don't question me about that. He's too worried about what I'm doing.
Not.
And who I'm around.
Not.
Where am I going?
Not.
Mr. Randall, let me speak to you momentarily. She contends that you are not sufficiently interested in your daughter's well-being. Why don't you tell me your response to that allegation?
I'm always interested in her well-being. I call her and ask her, how's the baby? How's my daughter doing? Oh, she's fine. We good.
If you come see her during the week, not the
Ms.
weekend.
Cole?
Yeah, I come see her on the weekend because I work 2 jobs, Monday through Friday. And I'm still paying bills, doing stuff for her, doing stuff for you, which I know you're going to lie and say you don't.
Well, tell me some of the things that you're doing for her. Tell me list them.
Basically anything that she asks for, she gets. She wants her nails done, fine. You want your hair done, fine. I'll go almost a month without getting my hair cut looking like a werewolf.
Does he pay to get your hair and nails done?
Come on, Law.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, if I ask him, he will sometimes. Now, if I tell him I would rather do this for my daughter, if I ask him for something, he will wait for weeks. If I tell him Monday, bring your baby some diapers, I won't see him till Sunday. He still show up empty-handed.
Really?
Well, let me ask you this, Ms. Cole. If you're worried about the amount of money and care that he gives to your daughter, why in the world would you ask him to pay for hair and nails?
Well, at the same time, it's like, I understand that now, because at first it was just like, he knew that I was going to take care of it. And now that I'm seeing it and I'm getting older and I'm realizing that I didn't make her by myself.
Stop.
I didn't make her by myself. And I do stay with my parents that help me do the stuff that he needs to do.
But I don't understand this. If he's willing to pay for hair and nails, I'm quite sure he'd be willing to pay for Pampers.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that much. But ask him
But you spend it on hair and nails.
But everything is taken care of by me. That's why at the end of the day, I asked him to do it for me. My parents, my mom, she don't help me do nothing. I pay rent in there. She might watch my child while I go to work. I pay rent in there. I buy my daughter everything. He should feel bad. By this past weekend when I came in here, I had a whole bunch of clothes for my daughter. Did he say, here, babe, here's something? Oh, I asked him for some milk. I asked him for some milk. Guess how much money he gave me? $5. It told me to break him something to drink.
Mr. Randall, your response to that, did that happen?
Yeah, that happened. I asked. But this is the thing.
It's funny.
This is the thing. Because she already know what it is with me. I pay bills. I have a cell phone bill, which is over $100. I have car insurance, which is over $200, almost $280. I have a car note that's $220. Plus her needs and my daughter's needs.
Let me ask you this. Do you make decisions with respect to your personal finances about how much note you should pay for a car or that beautiful watch you got on or all of that in the context of I first must support my daughter and then I can support my lifestyle? Do you ever take that into consiveration when you purchase things?
I do, but how can I get back and forth without a car? And I'm constantly having issues with my car. I'm paying money to get it fixed almost monthly. I just paid to get my tags. She doesn't understand that. It's all about what Janisha wants. If Janisha don't hear what she want to hear or don't get what she wants, well, I don't want to hear it.
It's not
I got you. Hang on. I understand what you're saying.
I'm tired of saying the same thing over to him. It's like I'm raising another child. I'm physically and emotionally drained.
Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Mr. Randall, you contend that Ms. Cole doesn't act like she's married anymore. What do you mean by that?
She wants to go out every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. When, for instance, if I want to spend time with her, she's always last. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with her going out, enjoying herself, having a good time. I'm not contending that she's a bad mother, because she's not. But as far as a wife, it's a whole nother story.
Now, you two are living in separate houses, but do you still consider yourself a married couple, or do you consider yourself separated?
We're still, that's a piece of paper. We're still legally married, but we're separated because I feel that he wants me to obey him, and I took that out of my wedding vows because I'm not going to obey you.
Give me some circumstances where you felt that he was trying to make you obey him.
Like, as far as if he say something and I don't agree with it, he's my husband. I have to obey him. He grew up old-fashioned. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to be independent. I'm going to do what I want to do. If you were my husband, if you were taking care of me financially, taking care of your family, emotionally, and everything, you wouldn't have a problem with me. And that's all I'm trying to tell him from the beginning.
Do you believe that she wasn't a good wife in part because you felt that as the head of the home, you should make the decisions and she wasn't going along with that?
I don't feel like that. I feel like we should both come together and be able to communicate about the situation, and that's the issue. Communication is horrible.
How many times I'm going to tell him the same thing over and over?
Ms. Cole, I want you to take a moment, take a breath. You were together 8 years. Then you got married, and within like 6 months, things really went badly. What is behind all of that anger you have for him? What was going on?
I just feel like I wasted time.
Are you
serious? I mean, everything that he promised me he was going to do, I thought because we was in the church home, we was doing right, that I was doing the right thing for me and my child. But it ended up not being that. I'm tired of saying the same thing over to him. It's like I'm raising another child. I'm physically and emotionally drained. I don't argue with him anymore. I just let him, whatever. He said, feel like I'm not a wife. I've been feeling like that for the last 2 years since we've been married.
When did it start to deteriorate? After you got married?
Yes, ma'am.
Was there a change in circumstance?
No. It was just, I felt like, to be honest, I felt like after we had our child, it was different. It's just like he cared less instead of caring more.
Man.
Okay. Mr. Randall, I'm going to ask you the same question.
Okay.
After 8 years together, you get married, you have a baby. What do you contend turned this union into the thing that it is today?
Well, she says that I'm old-fashioned, but in reality, she's old-fashioned. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom, the way I feel about it, which I don't have an issue. But at the same time, if I'm only 24. We can't be on the level that her mom, her parents are and my parents are. They had to work hard to get to where they
are over time.
And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm at a good company right now, great benefits, great opportunities, all of that. You can all you want to, but it's a good company, and I'm trying to progress myself.
Did that desire she had for you to be more of a traditional husband in the support area, did that happen after the baby? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what changed, because you were together for 8 years.
It's been prior. But like he said, I want to be a house mom. I never wanted to be a house mom. I always been the one that got my own money. I'm a licensed beautician.
It's not about
I'm
what
a licensed beautician.
It's about
I have
what
my
you
CNA license. I always keep a job. I have my own business. He never supports me in none of that.
Are you serious?
Okay. Mr. Randall, I'm going to give you a full opportunity to respond.
I'll bring my daughter things without her even asking. And she'll, oh, well, thank you, and walk off and have the same stank attitude that she had when she woke up in the morning, for whatever reason.
If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Although she hasn't given me any specific instances, she honestly feels, whether or not this is happening, she honestly feels that she's kind of stranded and you don't have her back. Why do you think she feels that way? What is she missing?
That's what I've been trying to figure out for the past 2 to 3 years. Because at the end of it all, I've always had her back. I've always defended her, always was here.
Mm-hmm. Economically, are you, since you now have a good job, are you constant in your contribution towards the welfare of your child?
Yes, I do.
And when you say constant, what does that mean?
Whenever there's a need for something, I'm there. She knows what my number is. She knows how to call me. But the problem is, I cannot have a conversation with this girl for 5 seconds.
I'm a woman.
Well, with this woman for 5 seconds, because a woman doesn't act like.
Okay. Now, Mr. Randall, let's not discuss the qualities of womanhood. I don't think either one of you are quite clear on that. But go ahead.
But I'm there. She knows I'm there. She knows I'm there. I've been at my job now for...
Do you believe she ought to have to call when you know for...
She doesn't have to call. That's the point.
But that's what you just told me. When I asked you whether or not you were constant in your care, your economic care for your daughter, you replied that she says she can call me whenever she wants and she knows I'm there. That to me means that she must call and that your support is not constant. She must ask.
No, it's constant.
Huh? And my question, so you give her a sum of money every month?
The thing is, I don't even give her any money anymore. I give her diapers, wipes, milk, whatever she needs. If she asks me, well, can you get my hair? Okay, fine, it's fine, cool. I'll get
so it is a request and response thing.
That's what it is, but she doesn't have to ask me. I'll bring my daughter things without her even asking. And she'll, oh, well, thank you, and walk off and have the same stank attitude that she had when she woke up in the morning, but for whatever reason.
I always have an attitude.
You do have an attitude. You have a serious attitude problem.
I
do. You do.
Yeah, oh, you do. Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And let me tell you the one thing I do know about attitude. Attitude almost invariably guarantees that you will not get what you want. from the person with whom you have that attitude. No matter if you're frustrated or whatever, it does not get them to change. It gets them to dig in their heels. I'm just putting that out there. In divorce court, people tell me the most intimate details of their lives. Join the conversation and share your experience on our Twitter page @DivorceCourt and on our Facebook page. See how fans deal with their own relationships. The discussion can get heated. Don't miss it. Ms. Cole, you're asking for $450 for 3 months for transitional support to help you get on your feet. Explain to me why you believe I should award you that sum of money.
Because he don't help me, Your Honor. He don't.
Are you working currently?
Yes, ma'am.
Working full time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how much do you make a month?
I just started this job like 2 weeks ago, so I don't know.
Right.
So he doesn't, if I asked him, like an example, when I text him and I said I have to be at work Saturday at 6:30 a.m., I need you to watch your daughter. He didn't text me back. He texted me back at 3 o'clock and said, can I see my daughter? You could have had your daughter the whole time.
Oh my God.
If you would have came and got her. He said he do stuff for her. He don't.
Okay.
You are a natural born finesse.
He don't.
Mr. Randall, do you recall that incident?
Yes.
No.
You don't recall? Okay. Let me ask you this. How much money do you make a month now?
A month, probably maybe $1,300 a month.
$1,300 a month?
Yes. You know the hours I work, and that's why I have 2 jobs.
Oh, you have
know
2
the
jobs?
hours I work.
He do. And I don't see not a cent from now on.
Do you think...
I don't have to see... I didn't say a receipt. I said a cent, a red penny. You know what that is? I don't.
Yes,
Me
you
or
do.
my daughter.
No. We're not going to do this anymore. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. Whatever failings he has demonstrated, you need to get over them. You need to respond to him in a reasonable fashion because your daughter is going to be as crazy as the 2 of you make her. Do you know what I'm saying? If it is a constant battle, if it is a constant argument, if there's always some agitation, irritation, attitude, it will always be uncomfortable for your daughter. And I'm saying that mostly to you because I think you have the biggest tood in the room. Mr. Randall, let me say this to you. To the extent you want to be the leader, to the extent you want to be the father and the head, you must lead in attitude as well and in calmness. She is angry because she is afraid. She is concerned about her day-to-day okay. She's trying to hold it down. She's got the kid, and she doesn't think she has any support. And I believe you can fix a lot of that with not waiting to be asked, but contributing on the regular all of the time. That will make her feel safer, which will make her less crazy. Given that the amount that you make, I can't give you the $450 a month, but I will give you $200 a month for the next 3 months to give you some sense of security. And after that, you search your heart and your soul for what you ought to do before she puts you on child support to see if you can make a decision about how much money you're willing to give to the strength and support that holds up your daughter. So there will be $600 in favor of Ms. Cole. It is so ordered. This case with Janisha and Jesse demonstrated one thing that makes me very upset, that when a couple allows their anger for one another to take precedence over the importance and the safety and the comfort and the care of their children. If you are constantly fighting, your children don't have a chance at calm. Don't let that happen to you. I met a lively couple in court this morning. I don't care who you are. If you don't have good communication skills, your marriage starts out with a disadvantage. You are about to see how that very problem landed today's couple in divorce court.
Divorce court is now in session.
I'm here today with Lashaya Woods and Trinae Woods. The 2 of you have been together for 5 years. You've been married for the last year, but you're already having trouble. And Trinae, you say you don't want to stay married anymore because you have trust issues with Lashaya. Why don't you tell me what kind of issues you have?
I have trust issues because she got 4 kids.
Right.
Okay? I just think she's still attracted to men. Like, we go to the store. She give like little googly eyes, like you know, and I don't look at her, but I look on the corner of my eyes, and I see that. And I be like, I see you looking, so I get mad. And I say something to her.
What do you say to her?
I see you looking at the dude. You know you like dudes still. She like, I don't like dudes, I only like females. So I'm like, okay, if you like females, why when you see attractive, she like dudes, so if you see somebody attractive, why do you, she give me the look, she give them the look that she give me. So,
have you ever, I'm gonna get to you, have you ever caught her doing anything suspect?
Yeah.
Text messages, something.
Okay, for instance. Okay, I was out with a friend, we went out. She called me like, when are you coming? When are you coming home? When are you coming? I'm like, I'll be there, I'll be there. I come by. It's a friend of a family car coming out the back way. I'm like, why is he here? So I go upstairs. I'm like, shit. I asked, I'm like, so-and-so, was so-and-so here? She like, no. I'm like, so why was the car here? Like, why did I see the car?
Just leave.
Leave, yeah. I checked, I did a smell check. I smell condoms. I'm like, I smell condoms. Why do you smell like condoms? Ain't nobody been there. That's why. I didn't understand that. So she gave me all reason not to trust her.
Lashaya, let me ask you this. Do you still have eyes for guys?
No, I don't. No.
Not at all?
No, I don't.
So when she sees, looking at you, she's making up the googly eyes.
She lied, for one.
interest.
For two, she was with a family member. She wasn't with friends. They went to a strip club thing. So we got into it, and she was gone. I'm living with her and her family. So I'm like, you know, I left, I came back. We were supposed to meet back up. You know, I'm here. Where you at? Okay, I doze off. I wake back up. You're still not here. What are you doing? Why can't I not be concerned with where you're at? After I just caught pictures on social media, I see a picture with her tagged in it with her pants half unbuttoned with a picture of an exotic dancer.
Now, Ms.
So I was calling.
Now, Trinae, were you on social media a bit undone with an exotic dancer?
It was a stripper. Okay, look, the stripper picked me out the crowd. I'm laying on the floor. She picked me out the crowd.
On stage? Like, you got on the floor on stage?
No, it was like a party.
You made yourself available.
It was a party. But you know they dancing. Then she picked me, so I laid on the floor.
Right.
So she come doing a little dance. So my pants went down though.
Let me ask you
but
this.
My shirt was up though.
If you saw Lashaya in that position with a person like that on social media, would you be upset?
Oh yeah, I'm going crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad. But
so why is it okay for you to do it?
It ain't okay, but.
But you did it.
Yeah, I did do it. But it's not okay though.
Now that we're on social media, let me ask you this. You say Trinae puts too much of her life and her business out in the public through social media. Explain to me some of the things that she's done other than this one time, which we which we clearly understand was an error.
Okay, social media. That's her diary. That's her way of getting attention. That is her way of making it seem like she wants to be available.
What kind of things does she put on social media?
I'm going to tell you. So she tells people that I'm a follower. What type of wife would let their husband go to work hungry and horny? So that's making yourself available.
Are you disparaging her on social media, saying she's not doing her wifely duties?
No, I do. Let me tell you why I do that. Let me tell you why I do that.
So that's a yes.
No,
you
I
do
don't.
do it. You said no. You said let me tell you why I do that.
No,
so you must do it.
No, I don't. I do it because she do it. Listen. She put on. Okay, for instance, she like, I want a divorce. Why do you got to put it on social media? So I'm like, okay, you want a divorce? I'm gonna put it out there. I'm single. If you want a divorce, you tell everybody you want a divorce. So I'm like, okay, why can't I do it then?
Did you put you wanted to get a divorce from your wife on social media without telling her?
I did tell her. I shared her post and said, this is the reason why I want a divorce. So I can't post on her her social media. So I shared her post to mine. So this is what we do. Some of her friends requested me because of the stuff that she puts on there. So I went ahead and accepted them. Let them see. You want to see some both sides of the story? Here we go. So yes, I did.
So you two have arguments via third party on social media? You get angry, and instead of discussing it with one another, you put up posts?
I can't talk to her. She yelled at me. I can't just come, okay, babe, let's talk about this. You know what she do?
What does she do?
She yells at me like, I can't talk to you if you yell. I'm talking about yell like.
Stop.
Yell like, shit, I can't talk to you if you yelling at me. So I just sit there and just let it go through one ear after the other until she calm down and talk to me like I'm a adult.
Are you a rational person when you get angry?
No, it's the way that she talks to me makes me irrational.
Like I'm a kid. I'm not a kid, so talk to me like you want me to talk to you.
She doesn't say, let's talk. Trenae's a shut down type person. She'll say what she has to say, just like she said. Oh, so you was looking at the dude. You giving him googly eyes. You like dudes, huh? No, I don't. Yeah, you do, because I seen you. So it's like she's persistent. She's like a police officer that's trying to tell somebody, you committed this murder, but they have video, they have receipts, they have an alibi. But she's that cop that will tell you, no, you were here, you just committed this murder. She's that type of talk. And whatever she says goes. Then I say something, she takes it out of context.
Because what I say be right.
Okay.
How am I supposed to feel like that person for you if you accuse me of these things that I don't do? How am I supposed to?
You give me a reason to accuse you.
Have you been living together for years but find that splitting up is as complicated as getting a divorce? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Trenae, you say your sex life is non-existent.
Right. Okay, go ahead. No, good.
Go right ahead.
Listen. When we first started talking, before we even got married, she used to perform. I'm talking about act, do everything. Everything, like, you know what I'm talking about? So now, since we got married, she go like, okay, we gotta plan it now. Okay, we're gonna do.
You gotta schedule it.
Yeah, but she falls asleep. She don't give it to me till I get mad. I gotta get mad for her to just, okay, come on.
We have 4 kids.
But it's not like they're babies.
Let me ask you this.
I have 2 jobs and 4 kids.
Listen,
I'm the one that deals with all this.
Lachey, let me ask you this, though. I don't see the less sex because you got 4 kids thing. That doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make any sense to me. There's got to be another reason.
No, she accuses me of co-workers, neighbors. How am I supposed to feel like, feel like that person for you if you accuse me of these things that I don't do? How am I supposed to?
You give me a reason to accuse you. I wouldn't accuse you if it wasn't a reason.
Trenae, look at Lachey.
I see, but she always cries.
But it doesn't mean anything to her.
It do mean something to me.
Trenae, hang on, just a minute. No. I want you to listen to me. You got a wife of 1 year who is in tears behind the fact that you continue to accuse her of doing something you really don't have any evidence that she's doing. And you are convinced, mind like a steel trap, on top of it, she's cheating. And you've told me nothing that would convince me that she is. Can you at least get your arms around the fact that you might possibly be mistaken
or have
and
issues.
Simply jealous?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I sacrificed everything for her.
But she accused me too, though.
Trenae.
She don't want to feel like she accused, like.
You have to look at yourself and get yourself together before you can look at the needs, problems, or distractions of someone else. And I'm asking you to look at you. I'm asking you to face your jealousy, your insecurity, and your fear. You have not told me anything rational that would lead me to believe that she's cheating on you, yet you are so convinced and so angry, and you're posting about it, and you're making it your life, and there's no indication that there is. You said you did a smell check. Come on now.
That's another.
Come on.
Condom.
I don't think you have a nose that sensitive that you could detect the smell of an absent condom. Do you understand what I'm saying? You had made a decision in your head by the time you got to sniffing that she had cheated. So you were gonna detect whether it was there or not. Give me one other fact that would make me believe.
Okay, for instance, she go to Oakland. Oh, she go to Oakland by herself. We married. Why are you by yourself?
That's my hometown where
Stop.
my family lives.
All right, she go to Oakland 4th of July.
I travel on my own all the time. What's that mean?
I call her phone. Well, mind you, when she get there, I ain't talk to her all day. It gets nighttime, dark. I'm like, okay, the firecracker start. I'm like, okay, let me call. I called her. I called my wife. She didn't answer the phone. So I'm like, okay, I didn't even bother. I had to end up going to the club. I came from the club. I called her. A friend of her family answered the phone. So he like, I'm like, hello, it's Shay there? She sleep. She sleep. Why are you answering her phone anyways? But she know how I am. Why would you let somebody else answer your phone?
Because she knows you're a little jealous anyway. I got you. I'm going to let you respond, Lashaya.
I'm feeling like you don't want me. I'm not for you. You're seeking something else.
Did that mean anything to you? If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. So, Lashaya, you tell me your version of the event when you were out of town and Trinae says you didn't call.
Once again, I moved out here for her. I deserted myself away from my family, my best friend, everybody for her, just to prove to her that she can trust me. So I don't talk to anybody. Where I live at, I have no family members. It's only her and her family. I went to the whole time, I went to all of her family members, barbecues,
events, anything that went on. Okay.
Even family reunions, I did it all. When my family has stuff, she doesn't go. She won't go. She makes an excuse. I didn't even, at times that I just started going. Just started going back there to stuff. So the 4th of July was our annual family reunion barbecue. I told her I wanted her to go. I went and picked her up. She's, oh, no, I'm cool. I ain't going. Why aren't you going? They don't like me. They don't like you. We've been together 5 years, been married 1 year. She hasn't even met all of my family members.
Trinae, did she offer, did she say, can you go? Did she want you to go?
She did want me to go.
Now, given that she wanted you to go, do you really believe that she was going there to have an assignation with somebody else?
She didn't answer the phone. I didn't talk to her at all. The whole time she was out the Friday,
Do you think
Saturday,
maybe
Sunday.
she might have been a little angry?
For what? I didn't talk to you to be angry.
How you didn't talk to me if I came to pick you up?
She ain't been in my family.
Trinae, let me tell you what your problem is. Your problem is you can't hear anybody. You are so angry and frightened and convinced of betrayal, you can't hear what anybody's telling you. You have no empathy for her. You can't even begin to entertain how she might feel at all because you're so busy and consumed with how you're feeling. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, you're not going to say anything. You're going to turn around and look at your wife. And I want you, Lashaya, to tell your wife what it is you're feeling and how what she does hurts you.
I'm feeling like you don't want me. I'm not for you. You're seeking something else. You hurt me. And I don't know what it is. Like, you treat me like an enemy. And I'm not your enemy. Like, I want to be a team. I want a foundation. I want us to build things together with our family. That's all I want. I'm tired of fighting with you. I proved everything that I can prove to you, and I ran out of answers. I ran out of options. I don't know what else to do.
Trinae, would you admit, did that mean anything to you?
It did, yeah.
Would you admit that you're a bit of a hothead?
Yeah.
Did you walk into a marriage afraid that it just wouldn't work?
No, Well, yeah and no. I thought we was gonna work. I really did. When I married her, I married her because I loved her and I wanted to be with her.
But you were together 5 years, but the marriage is ending after 1. What changed?
Everything. She don't cook. She don't do nothing. She don't give me sex like I want. She don't do nothing.
Appreciate nothing that I do.
She always argue. That's all she do. All we do is argue.
Does she work outside the home?
I do too.
If you both work outside the home, why is it not both of your responsibilities to work inside the home?
That's what I want. I don't mind. I want that.
Do you do that? Do you do any work inside the house?
Yeah, I do. I do.
I don't believe you.
I do.
In divorce court, couples tell me everything about their relationships. Want to share your experience? Join the conversation on our Twitter page at Divorce Court. On Facebook, check out other fans and their intimate issues. You know everybody has something to say about love. What's on your mind? Trinae, you're in divorce court, and you're in divorce court for a reason. Your wife is leaving you. I don't believe you want her to leave, but I believe that she is so bereft of any love, of any concern, of any care, that she has no options other than divorce you. I think you're going to regret your inability to give anything at all because you're so afraid that she's doing something that she isn't doing. I think you're going to regret having to give up a relationship that lasted for 5 years because you can't appreciate what you have because you're so afraid of the possibility of being made to look foolish. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yeah. You're going to lose the best thing that you ever got next to because you're stuck on anger about something that's really not going on. If I were you, I would try A, listening to my wife, B, not being so aggressive. People don't want to get charged at all of the time, even if your comments are correct, even if your concerns are real. You can't communicate them with a missile. You know, you could have the truth written on a missile, and you can send that truth through the air in that missile. But the missile hits its target, the truth gets blown to pieces because it's delivered in a missile. It has no value. Right. You're doing a lot of collateral damage, and you're not getting your message read. Now, if you float that sucker over there in a bottle, she could open it up and read it. And she could actually have a conversation with you. And she could actually satisfy some of the needs that you have. Your problem is you. You need to fix you, and then you might be able to keep her. This matter is adjourned. When you yell at people, you don't transmit information. What you're doing is transmitting your frustration. People will not be able to hear you when you yell because they're busy defending themselves against your attack. If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222. This morning, I heard a wild case. You know, communication is the basis of every successful relationship. For all of the talking I heard from today's couple, they brought very little communication to divorce court.
Divorce court is now in session.
I'm here with Ms. Rogers and Mr. Hillman. The two of you have been together for 12 years. You don't want to be together anymore. Ms. Rogers, you want Mr. Hillman out of the house, and you also want him to pay for the 6 months of his half of the rent until the lease expires. Yes, so we will talk about that momentarily, but before we do, why are you ready to call it quits after such a long period of time?
Exactly. You would say 12 years, you would think someone that has their stuff together and has everything going correctly, right? Not in our case. Mr. Hillman, he's a cheater. And
hold up. No, Mr. Hillman, we're going to get to you. He's a cheater.
He's a cheater. So all he does is cheat. I mean, cheating in regards to his phone is always off and on silent and things like that. I know because one day he was sleeping on the couch and his phone was turned off. So what I did was I looked for his phone. I found it was off. So I went to the room and charged it up, turned it on, and I seen some unknown numbers in his phone. So I wanted to know who was calling. So instead of me getting to the number to call, the phone started ringing. Okay, thank you. So, So I thought it was a sign. Thank you. So I answered the phone, and it's a girl on the phone. So I'm like, okay, hello, who is this? And I said, well, this is his wife. How may I help you? And this girl just goes all into detail. Oh, I'm having sex with him unprotectedly. Oh, we've been together for this amount of time. Oh, he's been this. He's been driving this car. He comes to see me. He says he's going to work. He's come to see me. He's not going to work. He's just telling you that, oh, me and him been together multiple times. I'm even pregnant with his child right now.
Mr. Hillman, why don't you tell me your version of that event?
Your Honor, you can't believe everything you hear. I mean, with her, she can see a mosquito pass by and the mosquito say, hey, I'm pregnant with his baby. She gonna believe it because she gonna think I can do anything. I'm amazing.
Well, Mr. Hillman, let me ask you this. Were you cheating on her?
No, I wasn't cheating on her. The thing was, Your Honor, I wasn't cheating on her because I have conversations with different females don't mean you're cheating. You understand?
What do you mean?
Stop, Miss Rogers.
I feel like this. If you always point the finger, what you doing? So what I started doing, I started looking at her. So I started looking at her phone, and I started looking at all these guys that supposed to be friends and cousins and all this. And I seen a guy that she used to mess with. I'm like, how is this your cousin when you used to mess with this guy? You get what I'm saying? That can't be your cousin. But somebody tells me, oh, everybody on there is my friend, cousin, or such and such. So when I ask her about these guys that she don't even know, I'm like, how they get on here? I don't know how they get on there. Hold up. You got to accept them on there before they can get on there, right?
Right.
So, obviously, I ain't the bad guy. She got to be doing something, too. The pot can't call the kettle black. You get what I'm coming to say?
I understand completely.
I mean, good Lord, if I'm cheating, you cheating, too. So we just doing it differently, I guess.
Now, Ms. Rogers, are you running around? You got a whole lot of cousins and friends on the phone?
Well, he's talking about on social media sites. So on social media sites, you add your friends and your classmates, right?
If you don't know them, then who are they? They're not your friend or your classmate.
He goes on my social media, and he sees a lot of guys or whatnot, but a lot of guys I went to school with. I mean, like I tell him.
Your Honor, they older than me. They ain't go to school with her. If they my age, how they went to school with her?
Mr. Hillman, just a moment. Ms. Rogers, you said in your papers that you've caught him 10 times cheating on you in the past.
Caught him multiple times, yes.
Mr. Hillman,
yes, ma'am.
Have you ever, in the 12 years you were with Ms. Rogers, cheated on her?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, when we broke up a couple times.
When we broke up, he's lying.
Listen,
multiple times.
On a couple occasions when we broke up, some people from my past came into play.
We kind of just floated in on you.
See, but what happened was...
Stop, Ms. Rogers.
See, that's what I go through at home. See, when a person always bickering, bitching, I'm talking about when you come home, I done did 9 hours. It's a piece of paper on the floor. Why the paper on the floor? Why the cup over there? Why the dishes ain't washed? Why you won't take out the trash? Hold on, don't you be home all day? Did I just come off of 9 hours working all night? I got to come home, take out the trash, do the dishes, pick up the paper around the house for you, too. But,
do you do it?
But if you don't...
Ms. Rogers, let me ask you this. Is he at work all day?
Sometimes he works. Sometimes he works during the day. Sometimes he works overnight. But that's no excuse. But it's no excuse. If I can work and I can do it, why can't you? What makes you better?
Listen, Your Honor, she sits behind a desk in the AC and talks on the phone.
But that's
I do scaffolds. I build scaffolds. I'm building high-rises out there in the sun, sweating all day, all night. She at home laying in the bed. You get what I'm saying? It's a big difference. When I come home, I be soaking wet. She be laying in the bed. So, I mean, pick up a piece of paper? You can't pick up a piece of paper. See, I feel like you just wasting your breath because if I see a piece of paper, I just pick it up. What you got to tell me to pick it up for? When you can't pick it up? Your hand broke?
Mr. Hillman, and hang on for a second. Ms. Rogers, do you pester the man when he gets home? Because he does have a job that is physical and difficult and outside.
Sometimes I don't. It depends on what it is. He's being sarcastic with the piece of paper thing.
No, I get that part.
But, I mean, if it's something like he comes home and I guess he feels like I'm Molly the maid or something like, oh, I can make a mess here and she gonna clean it up and I ain't gotta clean up nothing.
Yeah.
No, it don't work like that, honey. What happens is, it's two in this party, boo-boo, not one. What you finna do is you finna pitch in, boo, because I ain't no maid, because I can do this by myself then. If you don't even need to be here.
Hey, Yana, you're right. You can do it by yourself. You're right. But the thing is, when you got a partner means help. Side by side. If you gonna go out there and do scaffolds, hold on. If you gonna go out there and do scaffolds, I sit in the office all day and clean the whole house. You understand me? I do that every day. I will. I promise I will.
He lying. He work at the office and the house still be dirty, and I be building the scaffold and came back home and I have to clean up too. So,
ladies love phones, right? That's all she gotta do is talk. She tell me, oh, I'm so tired of how you tired of your job when you just on the phone with your friend for 3 hours? But you can't do your job.
But that still don't matter. You was cheating though.
Oh,
right?
Wait a minute. Wait, hey. Let's switch gears. Let's switch gears here for a moment.
We would have been knuckled up. You understand
Knuckled up?
If she was another guy,
you'd have hit her. Woo. But you didn't.
How many times you can get hit with a baseball bat before you ready to strike back?
Have you been living together for years but find that splitting up is as complicated as getting a divorce? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Now, Ms. Rogers, you contend that Mr. Hillman talks about you in a way that has given you low self-esteem. Why don't you explain to me what kind of things he says and how they make you feel?
Well, me and him will be watching a movie or whatnot, and I go sit next to him, and he'll be like, you fat, you eat too much, you need to go work out. Oh, really? You supposed to be my other half, and you sitting here talking about I'm fat, I'm this, and I'm that.
Mr. Hillman, is any of that true?
My thing is, I don't never disencourage her. I try to encourage her, but
you don't never disencourage her. You try to what?
I try to encourage her, right?
I gotcha.
I try to encourage her to do better things. Like I tell her, baby, when I get out early in the morning before I go to work, before I get off 5 o'clock, we can go walking. Oh, baby, we're gonna do this, but when the day comes, oh.
No, she ain't walking anyway.
You don't walk at 5 o'clock in the morning and I work at 6.
Because and the other time you say it's too hot or it's gonna rain or, you get what I'm saying? You always got an excuse. And see, my thing is, I can't beat your self-esteem because it's yours. You understand that? If I can't take her self-esteem. I can't wear her self-esteem. You got to have the willpower, and you got to be strong enough for you to make it out of anything you go through. Because I can say anything about her. Like they talked about Jesus, that didn't beat him down and make him not get on that cross. You get what I'm saying?
We ain't gotten biblical.
He didn't say because y'all gonna throw rocks on me, I ain't gonna get up here. He did it because he did what he had to do, and that's the same thing with her. If you want to help yourself, you gotta help yourself.
Mr. Hillman, let me say that. Now let's back down off the Bible for a minute and get back to her.
Right.
Though she's your woman, though.
I can't lead a horse to the water.
And the person to whom she looks most for a feeling of kindness and goodness and warmth is you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And do you think that you provide that for her?
And I don't get none of that. Listen, I don't get none of that good royal treatment either. Listen, I done been punks, I done been this, and I've been that. I mean, listen, she called me some words with me and her supposed to been outside fighting. We supposed to been knuckled up. You understand me?
Knuckled up?
Yeah, I mean, the thing she done called me, if she was another guy,
you'd have hit her.
Woo!
But you didn't.
We're Mike Tyson. I mean, we'll have it out. But the thing is, I love her so much. But this is the thing. How many times you can get hit with a baseball bat before you ready to strike back? You understand that?
I understand what you're saying.
I can't just let you continue beating me down. You get what I'm saying?
Well, does she have a bad attitude? Is she always angry?
No. I'm going to tell you. She got 3 personalities. She got 3 personalities.
Okay, tell me about it.
She got a mean one.
She got a mean one?
She got a low self-esteem one.
Low self-esteem?
And one I like. Really? She got one I do like.
How often do you see her?
Payday. I see her on
you
payday.
You see her on payday.
I see her on payday. The other two, we play double dutch. The other two, we all play double dutch.
Okay. Now, Ms. Rogers, what do you have to say in response to that? He contends that you inspire his bad attitude with your bad attitude.
No, this man lied to you. This man is lying. This man causes me to go from 0 to 100. Like he tells me.
What does he do?
He does stupid stuff. We in a grocery store, and I see a girl. He'll see a girl with a big butt in there. There he goes. Excuse me. Hey, hello. So
I'm right here.
Now, I'm to the point where when we go in the store and I see a girl with a big butt, I'll be like, I know you're looking at her. Oh, there you go. Go on, look at her. Because I already know where his eyes going, and he's like, "Oh, well,
that's that second personality. How you gonna be mad at me for looking? Then you gonna tell me to look?
Okay, got it.
Sarcasm.
So now when we go to the store, I don't know which one to do. I don't know to do this here, or don't do that there. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I gotcha.
See, my thing is, if you can get on your phone and listen to other people's rap songs, you can't listen to mine. You ain't being supportive.
You about to be a 40-year-old rapper? Really, really?
If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Mr. Hillman, you say that Ms. Rogers dresses inappropriately. What do you mean by that?
She wear things that she know I don't approve of, like little shorts, sundress, little shirt. She wear push-up bras.
Push-up bra? What I'm gonna push up all this with?
Listen, she
got it. Find a bra that fit it.
You see what it is? Hold up. She got it double covered today. But tomorrow that thing will be open like, hey. I mean, it be out there. You know what I'm saying?
He's telling a lie. Stop lying.
She do anything for attention.
I ain't no size 5. I ain't no size 8. So at the same time, I gotta cover all this up because what? I ain't got that body that's walking around like a 5 or an 8. So what I do is I make sure I'm covered up. Yeah, I have a couple of half tops or whatnot, but 9 times out of 10, I'm dressed. I wear a lot of pants. I don't wear skirts, and I barely wear dresses. In fact, I just started recently wearing dresses, Shauna. Okay. My friends see me in a dress, they'll be like, "Oh my God, what's going on?
Who died?
Who died? There's something wrong."
Ms. Rogers, let me ask you a question. You say he only says nice things to you when you're paying for stuff or when he wants sex. Why don't you explain to me the limits of his kindness?
So, I mean, any other time is you're ignored. He's doing his own thing. He doesn't want to talk to you. I mean, stuff like that. But when it comes to, oh, let me get some. Oh, now he's your friend. Now he's friendly. Or he's broke and he's had a bad work week or something, and he smokes cigarettes or whatever, and he needs some cigarettes or something. Oh, babe, you want to ride to the store? Yeah, come on, let's ride to the store. Any other time I ask you to go somewhere, you don't want to go nowhere. Now you're broke and you need something. Now you're my friend.
Now you want to go. Mr. Hillman, let me ask you this. You contend that she is not supportive of your dreams to be an artist. What kind of artist are you, and how does she fail to support that enterprise?
Check this out. She don't understand. You got to start from the bottom and make it to the top. Okay, I do music. I've been doing music for a long time, but this is the thing. If you're doing music, be supportive. I supported her when she was doing her little nursing thing. You get what I'm saying? But she didn't have enough pride to make it go through. You get what I'm saying? Really? I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Well, what kind of support do you need? What do you want her to do?
See, my thing is, if you can get on your phone and listen to other people's rap songs, you can't listen to mine. You ain't being supportive. You get what I'm saying? I mean, like, I'm here with you. You supporting them.
That's not true.
You can listen to them. Okay, now.
She won't listen to your music? Is that what you're saying?
Correct. And now, this is the thing.
Songs by heart.
This is another thing. If I'm going to the studio and say, hey, me and my friends will go to the studio. Why are you going to the studio? How long are you going to be gone? Is it some girls in the studio? Who that is? I mean, if you in the rap booth, right?
Right.
How you gonna concentrate and write music when somebody keep calling you attention? I hear girls in the background. How many girls over there? Why you ain't texting me back? How long you gonna be in there?
I got you.
I mean, I might as well just stay home.
In 10 seconds or less. What do you do for his rap career?
I know all his songs word for word. I even criticize and give him intake on how
you critique him, you help him out, you give him your opinion.
Maybe you should verbiage like this, or maybe you should do it this way. But at the same time, he feels that way because Kent is 39. He about to be 40. I said, hey, you're about to be a 40-year-old rapper? Really? Really? You need to get your priorities together. You have a family and kids you need to take care of.
I hear
Put that rap thing to the side. You can do that on your free time, but you need to get your life in order. You need to work.
In divorce court, couples tell me everything about their relationships. Want to share your experience? Join the conversation on our Twitter page at Divorce Court. On Facebook, check out other fans and their intimate issues. You know everybody has something to say about love. What's on your mind? Ms. Rogers, you say you're going to put Mr. Hillman out and that you still want him to pay for half of the rent for the 6 months until your lease ends. Why don't you explain to me why I should award you that $2,625?
Well, he's been there. He's the reason that I actually moved into the home, because with my apartment, it was a 1-bedroom and they seen him out a lot or whatever, so I had to move. So with that being said, we moved into the house because, I ain't had no choice. The rent is $875, so I feel like he's done his dirt. I'm tired of him. I'm fed up with his bull crap. And even though he getting kicked out due to I had to move into this house because of him, he needs to pay me the rest of that rent.
Is he on the lease?
No.
Okay, Yana, so that says a lot, don't it? Yana, I feel like this here.
His background makes him not be on the lease.
I feel like this here, Yana. How can I pay for her and I got to pay for me? Right. You get what I'm saying? I can't take care of her finances. I ain't rich. So that means, you know what she need to do? She need to pick up the paper, clean up her house, and go to work. Because you know what? If I get kicked out, I gotta find me somewhere to stay. So, I mean, if my rent is high as her rent, somebody ain't gonna get paid.
I see what you're saying. Here's what I've got to say, Ms. Rogers. That was a decision that you made. You made a decision to move in a house. You had a guy. You were with him. You were in it to win it, and you didn't put him on the lease. You're responsible for what you do, and I can't make him continue to pay for half the lease if you're going to put him out.
That was the agreement we had.
You signed it?
Do you have anything in paper? On paper? No. This is what lovers do. Lovers go do things because they're in love. They make a decision. It's financially doesn't make any sense. Legally doesn't make any sense. But I can't make it sense ex post facto because you guys decided you didn't want to be together anymore. That's number one. Number two, I think you two are going to stay together. You know why? Because you both crazy. And see, what needs to happen is you two tornadoes need to stay in that house and cause your chaos in a limited area and keep the rest of us safe. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered. That couple was a lot of fun, but they demonstrated a problem a lot of couples have. It's that they talk at each other, around each other, but never to each other.